Invite one volunteer to lead us in the school anthem and a prayer. Attention please. Attention please. Be mindful that we are streaming live around the world. Yes. It's live on YouTube. So you don't want to be seen as that rowdy fellow in Vienna College. Okay, we already have Jesse who is going to lead us in a prayer. Can I have one person to lead us in the school anthem? Jesse, okay, let's pray and then we'll sing the anthem.
Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you for this day. I thank you for all that you've done for us. I thank you for this wonderful event that we're having and that all of us could be here and that it may be a wonderful event. We may all have fun. We may have a wonderful day and that you may bless us all. We thank you and we bless your name. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Let's sing the anthems.
Namugongo, we aim at quality for future success. We train body and brain, the standard of morality, academic and work. Oh Lord, help us as we strive to persevere and sail through the obstacles of life. Dear boys and girls, be active and learn to discover our potential in search of knowledge, academic excellence. We may shine always in life. Vienna College, Namugongo. We aim at quality for future success. We train body and brain, the standard of morality, academic and work. Oh Lord, help us as we strive to persevere and stay through the obstacles of life.
The clappers Class teachers of year 7, 8, and 9, please come forward. Today we had the grand finale, the presentations for the Young Entrepreneurs Award. The adjudicators have already done their work. In a short while we'll be getting to know who the winners are. But before we get into that, we are going to award certificates of participation to all the groups that participated. And then we will invite the adjudicators to give us some comments about some of the things they observed during your presentations. And then we will have the representative of the board giving us a speech. And then we'll go to the final award ceremony and announcements. So let me have the class teachers of year 7, 8, and 9 coming forward. In year 7, we had 5 groups. We're going to invite each group here to come and pick your certificates. I'll be calling the group name and the team leader, and then that group will come forward very fast to receive your certificates. So in year 7, we had the Building Commercial Real Estate project. And your team leader was Joan Burunji. Okay, we have Tunaweza Children's Center. Zoe was the team leader there. Can you come? Let's have a representative from Tunaweza. Every Farm, that was another year 7 project. Inka, Carabella, are you here? We have the Family Law Firm. The Children's Hospital, Jesse Mugaruza. In year 10, in year 8, we had 10 groups. Let's be fast. We had MediCrest Pharmacy, Vangioga, Then we have Uganda Cultural Site. Nathan. We have Insecure, Nathan McMott. We have a recycling project, Dante Kamjisha. Next, we will have the League of Flu Vaccines, Tora Elizabeth. We have Ankunda Sean with the Cascade International School.
Let's go.
We have Dana Mukasa and Group. Sustainable Agriculture. We have Janila Nasuna with the Jemima Bamulombia. A representative from that French clothing store. Let's have Sisi Komontale representative. At year 9A, we had 7 projects. Let's have Kaira Moses. Eco Packaging Company, Melon, come forward. Shahid Luyombia had a poultry project. Before Rona Kevin. It's about ecosystems.
Nchizude siri mukwata yo clip nga babawa.
Heri Anisha, iki ya pharmacy. Rona Anisha, closely followed by Joram Kanyamunyu, an animal sanctuary for endangered species. Kagase Craig. Songa Lucas, Songa Hamid. Other project is the Vibrant City. Nyemba Tanatso. And a project about creation. Kevin Chico Bore, representing the team that did a project on mental health. And Tamia Luisa, you had a Nancy Control Projects. You have Malika Amelia. Project on meteorology. Gobi, you come up with a project on the restaurant. Kevin,
man of God.
two, added XT, there they come. Akunda Imani Sean. Did a project on gallery.
My God. Let's go.
And then we had Akira Zanda protecting the crane. Zanda representing the team protecting the crane. Chichi Daniel, you represent eco-friendly estate. Babachi Jeremiah.
Big game, my guy. Big game. Big game.
Rebecca Samantha. Rebecca Samantha.
Lorenzo.
Amai William from that group. We had Abner and group doing a project.
Slide.
The group that did biodegradable. Precious Thompson did a thrift store. And then we had Rihanna Amir. That made an advert for climate change. Those were all the projects that were done. Now, I'm going to invite the adjudicators to give us some comments about their observations today. We had 9 project visitations this morning. That was the Ari Farm, Ari Organic Farm, a smart Kampala controlled flooding, water and sanitation project in Katanga, Tunaweza Children's Center, Uganda Cultural Site, Dairy Organic Farm, Bulabek Children's Hospital, Midcrest Pharmacy, and AKT Dairy. Those are the finalists for today's presentations. Let's hear from our dedicators.
Afternoon school. Good afternoon school. Myself and the colleagues that were with the adjudication table, we have 2 or 5 remarks to make out of the presentations that you beautifully made out this morning. Thank you. We would like to comment as follows. Entrepreneurs always need to get the implementation, as this will show you the annual investments required, the annual revenues, the expected and hence profits, and the payback periods. The keyword is the implementation. You may also need to note that when considering loans and grants, that's to do with financing the projects, there are target organizations and banks that support the lines of business. So when you're coming up with these kinds of enterprises, you may need also to consider that because some are funded and others are non-funded. So there could be availability at a low cost as a source of finance, and then others are quite expensive depending on the nature of enterprise you're setting up. Then we also need you to note that corporate governance is key as you plan for your businesses. The plans to source the required personnel. It is critical who is going to run the venture. You have an idea, you have 1,000 of ideas, 1,000,000 of ideas, but the best idea can only be exhibited by the personnel. If the person who is going to take on your enterprise actually has not understood your vision or objectives, then it's as good as nothing. A point to note on the presentations, most of the groups didn't do well on the organization of the HR departments of the enterprises. The workers who are going to take on this, first I said the personnel, but I meant in the management, because these are going to lead teams. So now we're talking about the teams that need to keep the vision alive on a daily, because business grows, and if you don't have that, then definitely it will die a certain death. I would like to point out that Tunaweza and Medicres did quite well in that, but the others didn't have it presented well. Another negative observation was that most businesses didn't have the environmental management plan. You have these enterprises and good ideas, but what is it going to leave the environment like? Like you had the hospital, you did not talk about waste management, and the negative impacts of your businesses actually kill them, kill the business, because the society is expecting only good, and when they come to you to complain, you need to attack the comments that come from them positively, and we felt that was missing in your presentation. Would like to commend the teamwork that you exhibited. It was marvelous. Thank you for working together.
Guys, you're all winners. Go clap for yourselves. Your presentations were generally good, but I want to point out that whenever you have an opportunity to present, you have to say the most important things. You might have 5 minutes, but in 5 minutes, you should say what it is that is very critical. And I hope that your trainers will continue to focus you so that by the time, we don't have a lot of time, even if it's a job interview, even if it is a sale and you are selling to a customer, you have the short time to say the most important thing. So some of you, by the time they have said time up, you have not told us actually what the problem is that you're trying to solve. So we had a challenge there. But largely the presentations went very well. I want to congratulate the group that gave us a catchphrase. When I read about your company, it should tell me, before even you speak, what it is that you stand for. And somebody had a catchphrase, we do it for the children. So, even if I do not know exactly, I don't have much detail, I start thinking for that captivates the reader or the listener so that you are able to capture their attention. The students need to put more emphasis on the financial impact. Businesses run on finances. So your finance plan must be very, very clear. And I want to thank the teachers for the work done, but we need to do more to tell the readers of our plans, the listeners, how we are going to get money and how we are going to spend it. And to spend money, we need to earn it. What it is that we are going to sell, at what price, to which customers. So that message has to come through, so that because the business to survive, it must have financial health. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I believe we've learned so much. For those following us online, they're just not 15-year-olds. So the information you're learning today is going to help you for many more years to come. I would like at this point to invite the headmaster, who is going to speak on behalf of the board of directors, to give us the message.
Thank you very much, Mr. Monyo. And my work today is simple, because even if I wanted it to be longer, I can't, because I and the colleagues are overwhelmed by the capacity or caliber of students that we have in the Vienna College. I happen to peep onto the messages that were coming on YouTube from your parents. They are very encouraging and they are very proud of you, and they are very proud of your teachers and the school management for this initiative. So my task today is to read to you a message from the School Board of Governors, who were supposed to be here, but due to a technicality that does not allow parents and visitors to come into schools, they have decided to abide by the school rules and also the Ministry of Health and Education advice not to allow visitors unless for cases of emergency to come into the institution. So the message has been sent in by the Executive Director, Mr. Enoch Rukidi, on behalf of the Board of Directors and Board of Governors of Vienna College Namgongo. And it reads as follows. To you, the junior school, our beloved and a special year group, Junior School 2022, onto your Young Entrepreneurs Award, on behalf of the Board of Governors and Board of Directors of Vienna College Namgongo, let me pass or express our deepest appreciation to the parents who have given us all the support to offer you these services, the management and staff of Vienna College that has introduced or brought about this initiative, and to you, the students of the junior school who have wonderfully participated as per the presentations that I've noted, that has culminated into the climax today. The students, you have displayed wonderful skills of research innovation and project presentation. Thank you very much. We are very confident from what we've observed that the skills acquired at this early age shall help you and be developed forward such that it can better you or yourselves in the future and for the betterment of humanity as a whole. On behalf of the Board of Governors, let me assure you that the school is going to continue making more and more innovations and initiatives that are going to enable you develop your abilities to your fullest potential as per the school motto. May the Lord give you more wisdom as you progress and grow towards attaining your main goals. Signed, Enoch Rukidi, the Executive Director, on behalf of the Board of Directors and Board of Governors of Vienna College Namgongo. Thank you very much. And at a given time, I'll state what the Board of Governors have given to the participants and the winners in general. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kachika. And we are grateful for that message we received from the board. I'm sure the participants are much more excited now. Allow me to quickly invite Susan, our public relations officer. There are a number of students who have always been very handy when it comes to organizing school events. And today, we are recognizing a few of them on behalf of the others. So I'll call them up to receive a certificate of appreciation from the school. And let's have Diana Christabella team. Calvin Ngano. Teta. Okware, Joel. Lori. Anibina Kanyonza. They are being recognized for their service to the institution. Many of the events we've had, they have always been very handy in organizing. There will be many others, but in the interest of time, we'll just recognize those for now. The others will be done at a later stage. May I, at this point, invite our adjudicators to give us the long-awaited results. I know that today we are all winners. We are all winners. I would prefer that you are all given winners' medals.
The school. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Ronnie Jevi. I am a director with International Finance Consultants, IFC. And what we do is we offer financial advisory services, we promote businesses, ideas like these ones. We do training, and our sister company, KSK, associates are the auditors of the school. So I thought you should know. And one of the programs we have at the workplace is we give back to the community. And every year we organize a program we call Making Students World Ready. We host you for a full month and we train you in areas of leadership, innovation, and enterprise. And under enterprise is we help you develop a business idea, and the winning group, we normally sponsor seed capital for the business to take off. So maybe at the right time, the teachers will recommend some of you to come and be part of the program so that we develop the nice projects that we saw this morning. So thank you so much for those projects. I want to congratulate all of you that participated. You did a great job. And we have provided you with feedback, both good and negative feedback, where you need to improve. All the projects were good. We need to work on the weak areas so that we make them projects that are bankable, projects that can turn into money for all of us. I want to congratulate the teachers for the great job that you've done to train. Clap for the teachers and the facilitators. I want to congratulate management for enabling the young people to become entrepreneurs, because we are not all going to look for jobs. We must be the people to create the jobs. And what you're doing today is the first step of creating employment and making an impact to the community. I want to thank the fellow judges. Some of them have left. They did a great job. We had selection headache because many of it was so competitive, but we had to choose the best, and I will come to that. This is how we chose the winners. We looked at the project idea and how different is it from the many ideas that are in existence. We looked at your creativity, because to be an entrepreneur you have to be creative. We looked at what problem are you solving. Some of you had a nice presentation, but somehow you are not telling us the problem that you are solving. It is very, very important for you to communicate the problem that you're solving. We looked at sustainability. Will the project stay for a very long time, even after you have left? When you are starting a project, you must think about the long-term future of that project. We looked at your presentation, and we said you have 6 minutes. Are you able to communicate to the listener the most important things about your project, the problem, the management, the capital, the market, the products that you want to serve, and the financial health that we talked about earlier. So you needed to talk about each of those things in a brief but precise way. So you all had the information, but you needed to package it so that in the 5 or 6 minutes, all those areas come out clearly. We needed to see the marketing side, because you can't produce products that you are not able to communicate to the public, that you're not able to sell. So you needed to talk a lot about that, and we needed to see the team behind the business, who are the managers, because management is very important. This school is very strong because it has a strong management team. So management of your business is critical, plus the staffing. We saw in some group there was one big leader, then others so that business may not survive when the big leader is away. So all of us as a team must be able to take responsibility in the team. So with that, Each one of the 4 judges scored on their own. You saw how we sat. So I scored, she scored, and the other 2 colleagues scored. After that, we totaled all the groups individually, and we ran an average. I hope that the students understand that if you have 4 sets of information, you can derive an average. So against that, we mapped out the highest number and the lowest number. The one with the highest number turns out to be the winning category. But like I said, we are all winners. So I would like now to read the names of outstanding presenters. In year 7 category, we had Joanna Murunji. Please step up for your... The next one is Esther Kwagata. The third person in category is Jesse Ruharuza. Year 8, we had Stefan Airo. The second one is David Matofu. Year 9, we had Cynthia Miriam. The next one in year 9A is Anselma Nasasira. Year 9B, Isabella Hooper. The next one is Juanisa Philip. Year 9C, we had Anonze Chiimba Chisaka. The next one is Isaiah Mungudi. And lastly, we had Ankunda Shong. Please listen to the results, the overall results. Can I have some silence? In the third position, with 67%, is Uganda Cultural Site. The second position, we had a very difficult competition here between the first and second. In the second position, 72% is Midcrest Pharmacy.
Come on!
Excuse me. I'd like also to announce a contribution, a humble contribution from IFC, the company I work for, of 200,000 Uganda shilling to the winning group. This will be added and handed over by the head teacher. And the winner in the first position with 73% is Tunaweza. the teacher behind the group.
With the winners and the runners-up, may I please?
I thought you would have all the winners. The second one, first
Hello? Congratulations to the winners. I would like in a special way to thank all the participants. Your projects were mind-blowing. I know that many of you will be CEOs of very